why you
New golf club. Everywhere.
kind of worked out. You know, just a little
And there it is, game, set, match. Broderick Palmer.
Sorry to interrupt your dinner.
No, it's fine.
Hello and welcome to the APTA National Championships in Philadelphia. We are live from the Waynesboro Country Club in Paoli, Pennsylvania on the APTA Network presented by eNet Live in association with Kirk Media Productions. I'm Ray Crosta along with Brad Easterbrook, and it's time for the men's quarterfinal between the number 8 seeds from Chicago, Matek Czerwinski and Chris Gambino, and their opponents, the number 1 seeds, 2-time defending national champions, Drew Broderick and Jared Palmer. Brad, good to be with you again. What do you think about this match?
Well, Ray, it's a great match, actually. You got Chris Gambino, Hall of Famer, and Marek Czerwinski. You know, it's a terrific team, you know, who know how to play slow, great volleyers. You know, Czerwinski's got a good forehand. Gambino's got a great forehand. Not so much on the backhands, you know, but both have thunder, great forehands. And they know how to play. You know, slow game, they have great volleys, they can keep it in play, but not the same kind of firepower, obviously, that Broderick and Palmer have, but they know how to keep the ball in play. You know, so I expect there's going to be a lot of long points out here. The biggest difference in the match I see is that Broderick and Palmer are the best volleying team in the country, probably.
Hands down.
You know?
Not even a
amazing.
question.
You know, they're 2-time national champions, as you said, Jared Palmer, you know, Wimbledon 2-time Grand Slam doubles champion. He's probably got some of the best volleys in the game with long range. He can switch from the forehand to the backhand volley too, which very few guys can, but he actually has the hands to do it. And Drew Broderick in their last match, you know, Wanarai was stuffing him, and he was literally offensive volleying balls back at them from 2 feet away. So it's going to be hard for them to do a lot of damage to them, I see. And I see sort of the cut overheads of Broderick and Palmer. Their ability to put pressure on them from the net, I think, is going to be greater than Czerwinski and Gambino's pressure at the net. They are more of a keep the ball in play kind of overhead team. They'll even allow you to drive it some of the time, but to play good position. So I think it's going to be a tall order here for them to beat the number 1 seeds here.
I
but
agree.
I do expect a lot of hard-fought long points because they will keep it in play. And unlike Durant and Parsons, who, you know, just thunder return you to death, you can actually get into the point against Broderick and Palmer. You get into the point, but how do you win it once you're in it from there? Because they just don't make mistakes.
Yeah. They're phenomenal. They're the best 2 best volleyers in the game at the net, and they're phenomenal from the backcourt. So I agree with you. I think it's a tall order for these guys, but Drew and Chris obviously know each other's games very, very well. I mean, they played together for many years, won the Nationals together in Long Island. The year escapes me, but yeah, this should be a great match. Matek is an up-and-coming new player. He's picked up the game very quickly and playing very well at a very high level. Those guys had a very entertaining 3-set quarterfinal against Steve DeRose and John Lubau. They won 6-3 in the 3rd set. Drew and Jared have honestly yet to be tested. Here we go. Matek Czerwinski to serve.
Yeah, this will be interesting. The biggest thing I see, too, is at this point, you know, with Broderick and Palmer, you have to start with some belief, too. You have to believe you can win. You can get into these points, but you can't start with loose errors like that. Like a love 30 start here. Fault and a missed volley. Great volley.
Yeah.
But you don't want to set up Broderick for that cut overhead short there.
He loves that shot.
So we reached the kind of latter stages of the tournament here, and what atmosphere we have out here at Waynesboro Country Club. I mean, it's incredible. The barbecue's going, started at 5 o'clock. Stands are filled with people, and it's just incredible out here watching the men's quarterfinals. And you see right next to this match here, we have the women's semifinal between Dartis and Shea. And they're having a great match over there, so we'll get some reports from there too. What a great play from Drew. Now, I tend to think when you play against Broderick and Palmer, using that sort of low push overhead is a good shot that stays deep. You want to stay away from the up to down overheads if you can to get more offense off those shots.
Chris Gambino has a very good push overhead like that. Like you said, they're going to have to play. They're going to have to play one of the best matches they ever played to win this match. I mean, this is a tall order, but that's why they play the matches.
30-40, 2 break points saved. And you got to wonder, you know, Broderick and Palmer so far, they won their round of 16 match, 6-love, 6-love against the 16th seed. And they played a flawless match there. And Czerwinaki and Gambino have played, you know, just a tough 3-setter. And you wonder if fitness will be a factor. Do you think it will be at all?
Yeah, I actually do. You know, Chris is, he looks like he's lost some weight and he's in a lot better shape than he has been in the past. I know he's fighting a shoulder injury. I think he had rotator cuff surgery last year. So you don't know if he's 100%. But, you know, Drew and Jared are, well, there's an error from Drew you don't see too often. Drew and Jared are both in phenomenal shape. But, yeah, I think they've lost a total of 2 or 3 games in 4 matches. I mean, they haven't even broken a sweat yet. And, you know, Chris and Modak are great players, but they don't exactly play, you know.
They don't play quick points.
They don't play quick
win 'em
points.
fast.
Exactly. Exactly. They work.
In.
You know, we're, you know, Drew and Jared, you know, even though they play long points, it's, you know, it's not too stressful.
That's a ball Gambino loves, that high forehand off the screen. Missed that one.
Like you said, Brad, the atmosphere here today is phenomenal. I mean, these are the 2 show courts, the live streaming courts. There's thousands of people down below. Also, there's 6 courts down below that aren't being streamed. There's hundreds of people down there watching those, standing between the courts. It's phenomenal. I mean, this setting that they have here in Pennsylvania is absolutely awesome. One of the best venues we come to.
Nice controlled, good spotted forehand stand from Mark Czerwinaki. He's got a great forehand. Forces the error there.
Fantastic dig there by Drew Broderick.
Ooh, he's backing up there trying to hit a dunk overhead. It's never a good idea if you're backing up to hit the ball down.
That's right.
Great forehand there from Mark Czerwinaki.
love that little probing backhand that Jared Palmer has.
He's a great shot. Yeah,
Yep.
he's developed a myriad of offensive shots. Yeah, he's really actually a student of the game. He's
Yeah.
done an amazing job.
Big forehand by
Return.
Gambino. All right, Drew Broderick throws in a fault, break a serve.
How about that?
One apiece.
Some good penetrating forehands there from Gambino and
Yep.
Czerwinski in that last game. Nice ball into the nick there by Palmer. It's a great shot. Love 15. Got Palmer moving to blitz. They'll use that play from time to time. Palmer's one of the greatest volleyers in the exchange. Great volley there from Czerwinski. So far, Ray, I love this start though for Czerwinski and Gambino. Playing at the pace here. You know, Broderick and Palmer aren't really hurting them at all. They're into every point. This is where you want to be.
They can play. I mean, they're great volleyers. They have good offense. Wow, Drew misses a lob long.
Yeah. It's interesting. Broderick and Palmer make very few errors, and
Right.
Drew is the number one. He makes the least errors in the entire country per match and per game basis. And people think that they never make errors, but they can make errors.
Absolutely.
And Lepaver and Wilkinson played a great match against them in Chicago. Actually took the second set, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And they were using a diet of long, low balls. And kept them going in there. And actually, they actually got Broderick and Palmer to make a few mistakes. So it can happen.
Yeah.
They didn't give them anything, but you have to have the will. to
They
stay out there.
and they have the patience. I
Yep.
mean, Chris is a very patient player.
Okay, so we got a report from our women's semifinal. Dardis and Shea are playing against Czerwinaki, and they won the first set 6-2, and it's 2-all in the second set. So, incredible warriors, Dardis and Shea.
It's
They keep
amazing.
it up. They're on their way to another final.
They're there. They're always there, Dardis and Shea. They never go away. It's amazing.
And the winner of that match plays against the darlings of the tournament, Florentina Hanisch and Anneke van Starenburg.
Yeah, they're having a great weekend. Defeated the number one seeds, Martina Andrejkova and Gabriela Nicolescu in the round of in the quarterfinals, and then defeated Anna Kazakovic and Heather Prop in the semis. So congratulations to them. Their first national final. It's tremendous.
Well, as a team, Anneke van Starenburg's been there before.
That's right. I forget what year it was. It was Rochester. I want to say 09, but I'm not exactly. She was with Laura Barrent, I believe, was her partner.
Yep.
That looks like it was just wide.
15 love. Gambino thought Mark Czerwinski was going to take that.
Yeah.
one.
With Drew's spin, that was going towards Chris.
Yep. And the other tricky part is if you think your partner's going to take it, you got to get out of the way. So Chris needs to move to his right. I think Czerwinski stopped
Right.
actually because Chris was kind of in the way.
Big forehand there from Modek.
That's a great shot.
Not often you get confused, or Jared gets confused.
So far, it's a die to spin overheads through the center. They're not using a lot of side screen shots, Broderick and
No.
Palmer.
Drew's overheads have improved so much over the years.
And just so everybody knows who the players are out there, too. In the front court here, on the near side of your screen, that's Mark Czerwinski in the black sweatshirt there, and the hat with the tassel, and in the gray sweatshirt with the green writing is Chris Gambino. And on the far side of the court, in the white shirt, the left-handed player is Drew Broderick, and his partner is Jared Palmer, and the gray shirt on the deuce side on the far court. Great job so far by Czerwinski and Gambino.
I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of these points. Just a matter of how many can they win.
Right.
Well,
That's
wow.
a great get. There you go. Well, Palmer going for the dink there. Then he can initiate a little hand-to-hand combat. The exchange at the net. That's a good play for him, but he misses it in the net.
Great return from Chris Gambino. Jared Palmer forced with a volley error. Add out.
That's the look, though, for Mark Czerwinski. He wants that ball. He's got to keep taking it. That's the shot they're going to do. Lob them off the net. Take those big forehands when they get them. It's going to be the play. Deuce. Great return, but better first volley there from Palmer.
Drew Broderick's going to be content to work the middle. Favored Chris Gambino's side. Chris Gambino does not have a backhand or two-handed backhand that'll hit.
Good cutter. Czerwinski and Gambino have been able to lob deep enough where he's not able to get those put-away cutters. And that's the key. Keep just off the net so they can't put that ball away. Eventually you're going to get an opportunity for the big forehand, the offensive play. They're looking for those creases, not able to find them yet.
Oh, uncharacteristic
There we
overhead
go.
error
Well,
from Drew.
You know, it works both ways. They so far, Czerwinski and Gambino, they're not breaking. They're just keeping that ball in play. Got a break point opportunity. Got to put the return in play on that one.
Had a good swing. He just can't hit returns into the net. And you're only going to get so many opportunities against Broderick and Palmer. That looked long. Another break point.
Wow,
great return.
Shot there by Czerwinski. Terrific play for the break. Well done.
All right, Matek Czerwinski serving 2-all first set, men's first quarterfinal of the night.
Now you see Gambino using that push overhead, just setting his paddle there, letting it drop a little, pushing the ball long and low. Watch how every ball will go deeper than the service line.
Matek got away with that one, but he's got to stay away from that shot.
Great spotted drive there. He's going with the dink in the hand exchange. Ooh, I like that move though. That's going to be a good play for Palmer, cutting those balls off. Any volley exchange is generally good for Palmer.
Yeah, that's true. Well, 2 errors in a row for Jared Palmer. 30 love.
30 love. You see there a great view of the deck
crowd,
there, completely filled with the crowd. The barbecue, everybody here having a great time. And there are more great matches to come, actually, Ray. You know, after this, we're going to have the 4th seed Hughes and Powers against Kaler and Watt.
That's going to be, I can't wait for that match.
That should be a great matchup between two great teams. And then we got more men's quarterfinals as well. Orion Morneau against Lepever and Wilkinson. So that should be a great match. Who beats Baxter and Heath. And in our last quarterfinal is going to be Bosterman and Bredberg against Durant and Parsons. So a lot more on the lot more action on the slate today as well.
A lot more action, yep. Martin Bosterman and Sebastian Bredberg had a nice win in the round of 16. They beat Mick Arroyo and Dan Regan straight sets. I believe it was 7-5, 6-2.
Nice volley there by Palmer into the corner. But look at where, you know, they're having Broderick hit those overheads from. Drew Broderick's back behind that service line. And no one, no matter how good your cut is, can hit a put-away overhead from there. Nice ball, great point there by Czerwinski and Gambino. How about that?
Good hold. Hold for 3-2.
3-2 lead.
This is exactly the start they needed to have.
cut overheads near the crease there. Drew wanted to cut there.
Yeah.
Palmer came in with the roller. Nice balls from Czerwinski there. Look at those volleys there from Broderick and Palmer.
It's really unbelievable. I mean,
they don't even look like it's bothering them at all.
And those were 4 or 5 world-class drives.
Yeah, they're definitely the best volleying team in the country right
now. It's no question. He had an opening there.
Yeah, he had
I
a
like
shot,
the idea.
It's
Just
just
you know,
not that easy to keep it going, make that many good shots. 15 love. Just long, great rip there by
yeah, that was a
Czerwinski.
huge return.
Oh, he let it go.
Let it go.
Right
Caught the line.
Back of the court. Great backhand drive from Mark Czerwinski. 15-30. That was an incredible shot. It's the longest part of the court there, Ray.
Woo. Czerwinski's really playing well so far.
Playing great. It's a good style. Very few teams have the patience to match up.
Yeah, the announcer's jinx again.
Yep. 30 all. Couldn't tell. Did that go over or bounce?
No. Caught the tape and fell on their side yet.
Great blitz. Good volley there from Palmer.
Another penetrating drive. What a
get
dig
there by Palmer. He sets his paddle face flat, changes his grip to do so, and makes a nice dig.
Marek Czerwinski's hit several penetrating forehands so far. I mean, he's really impressing me so far.
He's got a great forehand.
Yeah. He's playing with a lot of poise right now. I mean, it's tough when you're playing these guys. 2-time defending national champions. They don't really give you anything. Oh, wow.
It's that long.
Yeah. Silly mistake there.
Well, they played a couple of great points, then they threw in a couple of silly errors, yeah.
Yep.
That's the thing about platform tennis. They hit so many balls. And you can play this point that goes 120 balls, and then you make the one silly error.
Yep. That's usually how points end.
Yep.
Not too many people have these, spin overhead winning shots.
Now, what's great about Broderick and Palmer, some people at this point in time would think they got to do something different or create more. They're so comfortable in this style. They don't think they have to create more, do anything different.
They'll do it all day.
They'll do it all day. They're going to outlast their opponents. They do have multiple ways and multiple shots they can use, but they know they can hit more balls than their opponent basically almost every time.
Easily the longest point of the match.
Absolutely. I'm going to get my phone out here, and we're going to start doing some stopwatches on a few of these.
Oh, did he get Drew? Oh, he got him.
Did get him behind him. That's a great ball.
You don't see that very often. Oh,
The pressure that Palmer
Yep.
puts on you. Gambino tried to hit a more offensive volley. He made the mistake. All right, so 30 love. That's a nice ball there.
Drew
Great shot from
loves
Drew.
that ball.
Yep. Yeah, he'll wait all day for that shot.
Yep.
You gotta be careful hitting it in there. Short and high, steps up and rips the forehand. Jared's gotten so good with that slippery backhand.
Yeah. Just keeps you honest.
Yeah. It's not like a killer, but he'll make
Right.
you move back in. And he just doesn't miss it very often.
No, he doesn't. He seemed very content to just work Palmer over in the corner.
Well, so far, there really hasn't been anything you'd say, you're scared of. It's just a question of how long you're going to last.
All right.
There's Drew. Nice move there. Looking for that backhand. Great ball. Great move. Wow. Moves those cameras around. Hard to even see that shot as he ran into the wire there.
Oh,
High
lob
lob
long.
blitz. Question on the call. Ball was called out. Door popped open. See what they're doing here? I think it's 40-15. Jared's not taking those balls off the deck, letting them go into the screens. You see a little action there. As Broderick and Palmer start heating it up a little. Great play. Nope, it's actually 40-30 here. We must have missed a point in there somewhere. Can Czerwinaki make the get? Great shot.
great dipping overhead return by Drew Broderick enabled Jared Palmer to come in and put that ball away. Nice volley there by Czerwinski.
Ooh. Screen drive right in the top of the net. Tough. Advantage Gambino. There's that controlled backhand from Jared Palmer. There it is again. Just keeping him honest, not doing real damage, but making him hit more balls.
Every shot Jared hits is calculated. I love watching him play. Nothing's ever too penetrating, but every shot's got a purpose.
He's going to go for the spike there. Good play.
That was a pretty cool angle from our camera.
Yep, great angle. Oh, great volleys again.
Drew makes more chicken wing volleys than anybody I've ever seen. It's always a backhand volley.
Yeah, he's so compact. He
Yeah.
actually barely, if ever, flips the paddle to the forehand
Yeah.
volley, unless it's just an easy ball. You'll see Jared flip it around a lot more. In fact, most players will.
Yeah.
But technically, the way Drew volleys is excellent. You see, there you
Just
go.
like
You got
that,
Jared
yeah.
actually moving to the forehand volley there when it probably should have been a backhand. And that's a great hold there. 4-3 lead now for Czerwinski and Gambino.
Tell you, they're playing a great match. They really
playing
are.
a
They're
perfect
doing
match.
exactly what you have to do to beat these guys. Being as patient as they possibly can. They're hitting a million balls. You know, Drew and Jared have missed a few balls here and there. Looks like they maybe just got a new ball there after 7 games, I think.
Yep, that's what they're doing, switching every 7
Okay.
games. Now, that ball probably wasn't too beat up. There's a great shot of our terrific crowd up there. You can see the bottom row completely filled and the top row in the glass behind. We have a heated
Standing
deck.
room only.
Yep, a heated deck up top, and the barbecue, food, and drinks are flowing. Everybody's out there enjoying it. It's great paddle, and like I said, more great paddle to come with 3 other men's quarterfinal matches
Yeah,
coming up.
the night is just beginning.
I tell you, perfect start here for Czerwinski and Gambino, though. They're into each one of these points, making very few to no errors. I think that was wide.
Yeah.
And if anything, they're actually lulling Broderick and Palmer into some errors.
Absolutely.
Great serve there. Tough one.
Just got a
You know,
report. We just got a report from Court 1 that the other women's semifinals split sets. They're going to 3. Great return. Nice move from Monik there. Wow.
How about that? 15-40.
Yeah.
Double break
Quickly.
point.
Miss volley.
5-3 lead for Czerwinski and Gambino. And I'm not sure that Broderick and Palmer lost 3 games total in the past few matches. Maybe they have.
Maybe.
But I mean, they haven't lost more than 3 or 4 or 5 games in the past 3 rounds combined. Great play by Gambino there. Great compact forehand.
Oh, that was
That's
awfully
an
close.
awesome spin overhead. I think Gambino's wondering if it might have been out, but I think it was right on the line there.
Yeah, it was very close.
Great
Hard
play.
to call out.
30-40, still another break point. Czerwinski's been slamming a few. Great play. Palmer doesn't even come in.
was close.
So far, great job by Czerwinski and Gambino, giving them nothing. You know, nothing for them to tee off on. And now they've lulled it into this game where each point is just a battle. They're making no errors, controlled overheads. Misread there, in by a good 6 inches. Czerwinski's got a big forehand. Missed it wide.
Oh, he didn't need to cut in front of his partner
Not
there.
sure what happened there. Yeah, no reason to cut in front there. It's not like he's hitting a winning shot. Just let Gambino push that deep. Deuce. Great drive. Whoa,
Wow.
surprising error there from Palmer.
Yeah.
Another break point for Czerwinski
Break
and
point.
Gambino. Gotta put it in play, but the return has been a good weapon for them.
Yeah. He's made plenty of those, but you're right. You can't miss that in the net. You got to make him hit a volley at least. Jared's really putting some heat on his serve the last couple of serves.
Yeah, and there
Staying back.
Gambino's smart play. Let's go off the screen. Has an easy forehand drive. Pushes him off the net with the first shot. Love that play.
Yeah.
That's beautifully done. Czerwinski overhits the get. Perfect play. You draw him out of position there, then the short low drive followed by the blitz. That is one way to get Gambino there. Now game point for Broderick and Palmer. Heck of a drive for Czerwinski. Palmer missing it.
Yeah, Palmer looks up at the umpire. That was clearly long.
Got away with that. You do not want to give them that shot.
Don't
Doing
want
this
to go to the well too
incredible
often.
job
There. Yeah.
not giving them anything, and then you give them 2 or 3 looks there. Not sure I understand that as a tactic there. Oh, great play. Nice rip. Well left there by Palmer. Great dig there. So when you face like this, you got 2 teams playing basically the same style, you know, and each team seems intent to be just willing it out there, keep the ball in a position where it's hard for your opponents to hit. All right, another break point here. You know, do you think one team or another will break, or do you think, you know, Broderick and Palmer will break? Right now, they're getting the lesser of the strategy. They're actually being out-steadied.
Yeah, I
Czerwinski
mean,
and Gambino, and Czerwinski and Gambino actually have a little more offense with their forehands. You know, do you think there's going to be a spot where Broderick and Palmer go, hey, we got to change and speed this up a little bit? Because they're getting out steady.
yeah, they're making more errors, and they're definitely getting out steady. That's right. But I don't know if they're going to change the way they play. They always seem.
I guess we'll always wait and see. But
yeah.
you know, it's got to be such a unique position for Palmer and Broderick to be in. Maybe they think, well, if we get outsteady this set, there's no way they're going to do it for 3 sets.
Right.
You know, and we'll play this for 5 hours if we have to. You know, but right now, that's what's going on out here.
Right now, they're losing at their own game.
That's right, which basically really doesn't happen.
No.
And because Czerwinski and Gambino have lobbed so well, too, you have seen not a single cut drop shot winner from Drew Broderick.
Not one.
Oftentimes he can create some havoc and get putaways with his overhead, but we haven't seen a single one yet today.
Oh, they're doing a great job of lobbing deep, mixing it up with their, you know, well precision drives.
Yeah, it's a battle of wills out here. Great high lob, put it up high, makes it hard for the opponent to hit a cut overhead with any effectiveness.
Yeah, look, I mean, most of the overheads they're hitting are from beyond the service line.
There's Czerwinski moving over for that one spot forehand. You see him making that look on that high lob. Great blitz, don't.
No, he did not need
trying
that.
to tell him not to hit it.
Too much. Tried to do too much
there.
there.
A late blitz.
Yep.
You got Palmer up there at the net making a great volley.
Should have let it go. Ran around. Chris could have lobbed it. They could have reset.
Yeah,
that was unnecessary.
Oh, what's he going to do here? Lobs it. All right, deuce point. That was a big play.
Yeah.
And in a match like this where every shot is at a premium, those are going to be the deciders. Good rip. Czerwinski with a great cutter.
Great shot.
He's showing some variety, but that forehand is huge, and that's really the difference. Both Gambino and Czerwinski have shown more offense
Absolutely.
than Broderick and Palmer.
Yeah, penetrating offense for sure.
No, they're hitting more aggressive returns. They're getting more offense in the middle of points. The balance of the points is the same. Lob the guy back, wait for the ball, but they're striking better. Good cut there. Great spot. Good three-quarter roller. He's got a good forehand. He's only missed a couple. Great volley. Nice play by Czerwinski. He gives it the fist pump. Awesome, 5-3. All right. It worked for it. Perfect play. Set up the roller, got him out of position. That's how you do it. Serving for the first set, Mark Czerwinski.
They're really showing some great patience.
Incredible patience.
I'm not shocked, but I'm shocked.
Well, it's hard to see him get beat at their own game. What a get! Oh.
No, I think it bounced twice.
I guess it bounced twice. Yep.
Exactly. You're right. They're getting beat at their own game. I mean, who does that to them?
Right. Doesn't happen, but turnabout is fair play, Ray.
It sure is.
There we go. Now we see a little offense coming up there. So a love 30.
Great
It's
move.
almost as if the great team sees what's happening and then quick response.
Yep.
So not surprising. You got plan A, stay steady, and then, okay, let's hit a couple of shots now. But that was great blitz. Like that design play. Well played. All right, now we're right back into the rhythm point here. Steady probing shots. Czerwinski a little cut. Well done, and there's a little shot clock the other direction. like we talked about, it isn't impossible for Broderick and Palmer to make incorrect choices or take a shot on a ball they wouldn't necessarily go for. All right, 15-30.
Great volley by Czerwinaki there.
Yeah.
He had Palmer coming in. I mean, he had to be so precise with that volley.
Great volley for Gambino. I'd like to see them exploit some more strategies too, where they could, if they can get Chris off the net a little and look for those dipping balls and then blitz on him. I think that could be a play that could work down the road, especially as the match gets later. Gambino's an amazing volleyer, one of the best in the game, but he does stand a little off the net. But right now they're playing their balls and their overhead so deep in the court and soft off the screens, that's not easy for Palmer and Broderick to get a look. Great get. Czerwinski's starting to unload a little bit of cuts here.
Yeah, he's feeling his oats.
That's a play. Great ball.
Nice high to low backhand by Drew there.
40. Double break point. The two-time national champions respond from being down 5-3 here. Right through the legs. Great get there. You know, it's funny, every team has a tolerance level for certain things, you know, and you can see on this here, in this game, the tolerance level for just placing that ball in there deep, making no errors is very high. So you're going to see this just keep repeating itself. You know, some teams need to go for a shot sooner. We talk about Johan Durant having almost a shot clock.
Oh, yeah.
After 15 to 20 or 30 balls, he's got to hit something, got to try to create. All right, there's the break right back. Well done there by Broderick and Palmer. We talked about their lack of offense. They start off the first 2 points right away and get some offensive play. And we kind of settle back in. And then I kind of have to think, that was a little bit of a loose forehand volley, 2 of them there by Czerwinski.
Absolutely.
It's so tough to close. All right, so 5-4, we'd like to thank our event sponsors out there and APTA national official sponsors, Viking and Save-A-Tree. Save-A-Tree is proud to be an official sponsor of the APTA. Let Save-A-Tree focus on your landscape so you can focus on your game and enjoy every outdoor moment. Save-A-Tree arborists provide professional tree, shrub, and lawn care services throughout the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic, Chicagoland, and Twin Cities regions. Visit treecare.com today to schedule your complimentary landscape assessment. All right, so Drew Broderick serving at 4-5 down here. Unfamiliar position for our two-time national champions, and that's love 15. Another great return there from Chris Gambino. And on the return end of things, clearly the advantage has been with, you know, Gambino and Czerwinski.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about it.
I haven't actually seen Palmer take very many returns at all off the deck. Drew a couple, but not that many either.
Not many, yeah.
So they're not taking cuts at the return. And they're not forcing as many errors, but they did play a good offensive game last time. Great high lobs. You see how high? Oh, and then a little tricky shot. Oh, Czerwinski didn't pull the trigger. He tried for a soft roller.
Yeah.
Instead of stepping up, I would have hit an attacking ball there. You know, it was a tough one. All right, 15 all. It was a good look. That set up by that nice little roller there from Gambino. Ah,
wow.
Great get. Look at that.
That's unbelievable.
It's going to be a Gambino. Yep. You see that ball hanging? Gambino getting set up. Now they're backhanded here. Probing overheads, giving them nothing to hit. See if Palmer and Broderick can actually create a little from the backcourt.
Great dig there by Drew.
Yeah, great dig. He's one of the best. Get the ball from 1 inch, 2 inches off the ground. To make a great dig for all you out there, you set your paddle down low, get the face open. Get the paddle underneath that ball, and you can get it from almost an inch or two off the ground if you use the right grip to face set properly. All right, the women are back out there. You can see on the side of your screen for their third set of the women's semifinal there. Great cutter back into the net. That's still alive.
That's, oh my,
That is
how did-
amazing. Just so we know, and he goes to try to hit him with it. Oh, great gets. Incredible play by Palmer.
How the heck did he get that?
Well, it spun back into the net, but then it bounced off the net. He just kept going, and the ball hadn't bounced twice. So the point goes on. Oh, yeah, we absolutely need a replay on that. We'll see if we can get that from our producer, Brian, here. And if we can't, well, Brian, you know, it'll be a little bit of a problem. We have a problem, Brian. Oh, how about that? What an incredible get there by Palmer. You know, hopefully on a break we'll get to see that again.
Points like that are momentum changers.
30-15 for Broderick and Palmer. Now he's actually questioning the rule, Czerwinski is. He's wondering what happened there because he spun it back, it went into the net, but it didn't bounce twice. It actually bounced off the net, and then Palmer made the great get off of that net. Now to be honest, I would think that's a live ball, but I don't know if there's any kind of specific rule on that. Even, you know,
I have no
after all
idea.
these years, I've never seen that done.
Neither have I.
So I would think it's a live ball like anything else. You know, the ball hasn't bounced twice. And when the ball hits the net, it's not a dead ball. So it's sort of like if somebody drives the ball into net and you're standing right there and the net pushes into you,
Right.
you lose the point because the ball's still live, even though the ball was in the net. So
That's just
the ball
remarkable.
it's not a dead ball until it hits the ground or bounces twice. Great shot. Ball's out. Another huge forehand from Gambino. 30 all. And a fault at a crucial juncture. I've been looking to use crucial juncture all day. So break point, actually set point here for Czerwinski and Gambino. Good cutoff there by Palmer. Well, wouldn't this be a shocker of all shockers if we have our #1 season knocked out in the same day?
In the quarterfinal round, no less.
Yep. How about that?
Oh man, you just
Haven't
can't
seen
miss
that
a lob
all
long.
day.
No.
Lob after lob after lob. Deuce. Just a loose error and a surprising moment there from Czerwinski.
I wonder if the pressure might have got to him a little bit.
What a rip. And I think Palmer must have tipped it because they're not
Good
even playing it.
sportsman.
Yep. It's the honor call to be made. That's another rip there from Czerwinski and Gambino. Two huge returns here. And there it is, game and first set, and a little fist pumps there. And Broderick and Palmer at the unfamiliar position of being down 6-3 in the first set.
To say I'm shocked is an understatement, but Gambino and Czerwinski played in flawless set
we'll
right
be
there. They
right
really played
back,
phenomenal.
Actually, Ray, we're going to take a little
All
break
right,
here.
let's take a break.
So we just got a call from our producer. We're back in a moment after these messages right here on the APTA network presented by eNet Live.
Now we synchronize watches. In 7 seconds, it will be precisely.
One show like that could pull this whole network right out of the hole now, Frank.
It's 11 o'clock at night, Richie. What are you doing up?
Please give me time. It's a Rolex, my brother's watch.
To see the sad ruin of the great ship sitting here, where she landed at 2:30 in the morning of April 15th.
What do you think?
Well, you take this Rolex Commander.
Just about now.
between our #1 seeds through Broderick and Jared Palmer against #8 seeds of Mark Czerwinski and Chris Gambino. So, you know, Ray, what do you think of that set? Our #8 seeds with a surprising 6-4 victory. Amazing.
They really played a flawless set. I mean, they beat Drew and Jared at their own medicine.
Yeah.
Or beat them at their own game. Sorry.
Or gave them a dose of their own
Yeah,
medicine.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. But
there.
yeah, I'd like to see right there. I'd like to see Jared and Drew take some more swings on the returns of serves.
Well, there they
I
go.
mean, they got to generate a little bit of offense. I mean,
you know, they really had none. And
nothing.
That was really the story in the set.
Yeah.
Czerwinski and Gambino having offensive returns, taking cuts at the ball, and basically Broderick and Palmer not at all.
Yeah.
All right, love 15. Definitely more offensive start there for Broderick and Palmer. They didn't take returns off the deck. They didn't look to attack. They had a couple of blitzes here and there, but really nothing to speak of. Now it's a blitz move.
I like the play, though. I mean, all right, he missed the shot, but you know what?
You see
He's not going to miss too many of those. So
it was a good play, but you see him kind of like,
yeah,
missed that one.
Yeah.
Definitely a little bit of a strange feeling for them right now. There we go.
There
That's
it is.
The play
I
we
mean,
haven't seen.
2 return to serves in a row.
Lob by Czerwinski right on the line. Now this is speeded up. This is interesting. Oh, tremendous.
Oh, wow. How good is that?
Surprised him. He thought he was going to hit the drop. There's a cut there from Broderick. Nice ball by Gambino. Oh, didn't step in. He kind of stepped back at the same time, and he missed that. That's his bread and butter ball, though. He wants that. All right, 15-30. $15-40. Great start here. Broderick Palmer
Exactly what they
definitely playing
needed.
A little
Yep.
more offense.
They've taken a cut on every single return in this game.
We didn't see that at all.
We didn't see it at all in the first set. Maybe they hurt us.
That's too good. Let cord right through the middle. Can't track it down. That's a great break to start. You know, you got to think they're going to, recognize what's going on here, make some adjustments. They certainly did there. They're not the champions for a reason, and they are excellent at tactically playing. I think they just have rarely, if ever, been beaten at their own game.
No, that's the first time I've seen it. Look at that. Look at that view. That's phenomenal.
All right, but, Czerwinski and Gambino have had great returns as well, so.
Not sure why Jared. Wow, great shot.
Heck of a backhand there by Palmer off the screen. Settle into some probing. And here's the other thing too, Czerwinski and Gambino, played this great set with a good strategy. Will they fall the trap now if we won the first set and then starting to speed it up? Or will they just continue with the strategy they've had of basically beating them at their own game?
Right.
Super, super steady. Went for that one.
Yeah, he's got to swing at that. That's his shot. He loves that high forehand.
All right, 15 love. All right, now takes a lot of effort to win that set. Do you think we had a little dip in energy? Does it feel that way, Ray?
It's possible, yeah.
Gambino still looks a little intense out there. He looks good. Just a couple errors. That was a fault, so it's 30-15. 40-15.
Hit that off the side wire. I got that
A
shot.
little wide. Oh, how about that? Push ball off the net, 40-30. Gambino's still fired up. I've always loved the way Gambino competed. He's a fiery competitor.
Yep.
He's in the moment, but quiet. You know, not a lot.
One of the quietest guys you'll ever meet, but what a fierce competitor.
Yeah.
Couple of sloppy misses there by Czerwinski.
Yep. Loser game.
3 errors in that
now
game.
for Broderick and Palmer. Great start after losing that first set 6-4. Yeah, this is what I was saying. You know, the energy level, the way they played that first set was amazing. You know, and oftentimes you can have a lull. So let's see. Great high lobs there from Palmer, but not a lot of movement from Drew and Jared. They're just content to hit the high lob. They're not looking to blitz or shift into an offensive position. So if you watch the backcourt team, sometimes after they hit a lob, they'll move into a position where they're looking to hit a ball. Right now, they're just staying back there. Look at this. Circus, try but not get. So great ball there. Catches him off balance. 15 love for Czerwinski. Combo. Good get from Gambino. All right, now that
casual,
backhand hasn't been the shot he's been using. So now you can see a little bit of a change, a little bit quicker, a little looser errors. 15 all. Great shot. Chris's overhead's like a metronome. He holds it, pushes it deep, and then occasionally he spots it. Really no spin to speak of on it.
Very little. Very flat.
Back into probing, but again, you don't see. Oh, there you go. There's Jared moving over a little bit for an offensive forehand. And well recognized by Gambino, who holds his overhead, waits for you to move, and then pushes it behind him.
Yeah, he's one of the best at that.
Yep, he is. He just waits till the last second to hit it. You know, the great Jim Kaufman, I was fortunate enough to play with him for a couple of years. He was also very good at that.
You know who's a young player who's very good at that I noticed today is Casey Watt. Does that very well.
He started holding that too, I agree with you.
Very effective.
Yeah, that'll be one of our upcoming matches actually now, Ray. Quarterfinal match between the 4th and 5th seed, Casey Watt and Scott Kaler.
I can't wait for that match. It's going to be phenomenal.
Powers. I think it's going to be a great match.
Yeah.
They did play against each other a couple of times last year, and Houston Powers got the better of them, I think, all 2 or 3 times actually. But we'll see. I think Watt and Kaler are an improved team this year.
Yeah, they've had a hell of a year.
Nice. Great play there by Broderick and Palmer, bringing in the blitz. Definite dip in energy. Double break point. 15-40. Now we'll see if we can get some reports too on the Shea and Dardis match against Czerwinaki in the women's semifinal. All right, 30-40, 1 break point saved. Now Shea and Dardis and Shea have been great all year. You know, definitely outside of Andrikova and Niculescu, the second best team in the country.
Oh, by far.
Yeah, but they have struggled in 3-setters. You know, in some of the, not struggled, but you know, 3-setters can sometimes get them. It's late in the tournament. You know, they've been around a long time. You know, Czerwinaki, 20 years on them. You know, and in fact, we just got a report here. You know, Roxy, you know, Anika and Liz Cruz are up 4-2 in the 3rd set. So the 3rd set has been a struggle for Dardis and Shea. You know, they're giving up 20 years plus to those guys.
That's a lot.
You know, Dardis and Shea are warriors. They're, you know, 2 of the greats, but down in there. So Ray, what do you take a look at that crowd out there? Huh?
That's phenomenal. Standing room only.
And actually, we're up here in the booth. Let's see if we can wave.
Yeah,
there I am.
look up there in the
the
right.
Corner. You look up top on the right. We're waving.
Those glass
that's
panes
us.
up there. That's
this is Brian right here.
That's Command Central up there.
That's it.
We're nice and warm. Everybody else is freezing outside.
That's because you're sitting on my lap.
That's true. Nobody can see that from up there.
Shh. Quiet. Are we on? All right, a great start for Broderick and Palmer.
Ooh, a little cutter there from Palmer. You don't see that too often.
You know, I think they got to open it up more,
Yeah.
and I think they've recognized that. You know, such a tight start. They started with that no missing play, but actually no missing, but no hitting
Yeah,
is really what it
exactly.
was. It wasn't no missing, it was no hitting. You know, and now they're starting to open it up a little, hit a little bit more, getting a few blitz opportunities, and I definitely sense for me a dip in energy from Czerwinski and Gambino. Czerwinski specifically missed a few shots and went for a few he didn't have before, whereas before he was lobbing and specifically hitting that huge forehand of his.
Yeah, we haven't seen them hit any forehand so far in this set, I don't think.
There he goes. Great rip. Another great rip. It's great volleys by Broderick.
Stands up there and
that's it.
so steady, doesn't give an inch.
Here we go. Got tournament chairman Tim McAvoy in the booth here somewhere too. Hey Tim, do we have an aerial shot from the blimp? I don't know if we can get that for you, but we'll take a look.
If anyone can do it, Tim McAvoy can do it.
Can do most anything. Oh,
Wow.
great play off the nick. Didn't recognize it. Need a help call on that one. A great shot.
3-love, 30-love, second set. Czerwinski and Gambino won the first set 6-4.
You know, so often we see in some of these matches, like we saw a match earlier, you know, today, great lob there by Gambino. He's been smashing the ball there. He holds it and pushes up the quick lob, actually catches Palmer off guard, 30-15. But we saw like, you know, team or a high-seeded team lose a set like 6-4 in the first, like this one. And then all of a sudden they kind of get their mojo back, and then it's 6-1, 6-1 in the next two. And it's not an uncommon theme. Now, you know, Czerwinski and Gambino are a great team, and they're certainly very seasoned, you know, but oftentimes you lose that momentum, or it took such a Herculean effort to get that first set, or the other team was just a little off, and then the higher seeded team, all of a sudden they shift into a new gear. So we'll see if this will be that way, or if Gambino and Czerwinski can actually sustain their success in that first set. I mean, clearly right now, the momentum has changed. Oh yeah, nice ball. Great cut.
Yeah, there it
Cannot
is.
be gotten by Gambino. They're definitely opening it up now. 40-15. Great shot by Broderick. There's the cut shot winner. That's the first one we've seen. It's a good sign. All right, 4-love.
Quick 4-love too.
Yeah, actually
You know,
fast.
yeah.
Yeah. I would
For a
say
team
those
that doesn't
4
play very
games
fast.
could have taken the amount of time it took to play a game in the last set.
Yeah, you're right. Well, like they're starting to swing a little bit more. They're trying to create a little offense, being a little more creative, doing a lot of things they didn't do in the first set.
Yep.
And Gambino and Czerwinski are making a lot more errors than they made in the first set. You can probably count on one hand the amount of errors they made in the first
I
set.
definitely think, you know, I haven't seen that much of a difference in a change in Gambino.
Right.
But,
It's
you know,
Czerwinski, I agree.
for sure. You know, there's definitely been a change in what I think the energy level. And I think, you know, Chris is a quiet guy, but I'd almost, almost like the, you know, the seasoned veteran, I'd be like, all right, come on, we got this, you know. We did this first set the right way. We put it right on him. Let's keep this up. Let's keep the energy up.
Right.
Let's not give him anything back. You don't want to, you know how it is with these top teams. You give them a crack, and all of a sudden, it's not a crack. The dams, the floodgates are open, and they're running, you know, roughshod on you. That's how it can go, unless you can keep it going. You got to keep back the flood times of these top teams. So, got a game back there for Dardish and Shea. They're up 4-3 now. I'm sorry, Cruz and Anika are up 4-3 in the third set there against Dardish and Shea. So our third and second seeds in this year's women's semifinal. Great volley. Awesome shot there by Czerwinski. You got Palmer looking for the blitz, In a situation like that, do you think you should have let it go through, Ray?
Probably, but I actually, if you look at the replay, I didn't see Drew behind him. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I think
maybe
he
not.
just got beat. You know, I think Modic just hit a phenomenal volley,
He did.
and I
sometimes
think
it's
you know
hard to lay
Palmer
off.
might have been committed there.
Yeah, it's hard to lay off.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank our event sponsors and APTA national official sponsors, Viking and Save a Tree. And Save a Tree is proud to be an official sponsor of the APTA. Let Save a Tree focus on your landscape so you can focus on your game and enjoy every outdoor moment. Save a Tree arborists provide professional tree, shrub, and lawn care services throughout the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic, Chicagoland, and Twin Cities regions. Visit treecare.com today to schedule your complimentary landscape assessment. Ray, get your head back in the game. I see you on treecare.com right now. You gotta wait till after the match.
Well, Czerwinski and Gambino are on the board.
Yep. So it all starts with a game, right?
Yep. I could be wrong, but I thought I heard our fearless leader say it's 4-all in the third over there in the women's semi. Our fearless leader being
4-all. Well, it was just 4-3. So.
Yeah. All right,
That's
here we
great.
go.
As we said, there's a fault there. 4-4. Do we get a confirmation?
Confirmation. It's 4-all in the women's semi on court one.
From Rod Workman here in the booth. Oh, what a volley there from Broderick.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Do like that hit from Czerwinski, though. Go back to hitting that forehand.
Most people would have
The
bailed
spot.
right there. Drew stood up there and put it right on his paddle.
15-all. Broderick, a little what they
yeah,
call the
I think-
uninvited guest there. He
yeah.
looks for the poach, but all he does is upset Palmer's rhythm on that. So 15-30. Cut overhead. This match, anytime you go out against Broderick or Palmer, you got to bring your lunch pail, Ray.
Oh yeah. They make you work for everything. That was close, but I think it was a little bit long.
A little long. Trigger, yeah, it was in position there. It was close.
30-all.
30-all.
Oh, I think he threw in another fault.
Here from Palmer on this one. But that break point here. Start of a mini comeback. It gets the 4-3. I'll say it's a comeback.
See how low Jared gets on those volleys.
Yeah, incredibly. And he's like 6'3", so
yeah.
it's not easy to get down there. Tough play there. Great shot.
It's just little mistakes like that that Marek's made in this set. They're, you know, they add up. I mean, you can't miss an easy lob like that.
Gosh, Gambino is so tough on that. Little cut.
That was close. Caught the line, I guess.
Cut a volley there by Czerwinski. Nice play. Good spot drive. Another spot drive. Well covered there by Czerwinski and Gambino. Volley, yes. All right, now we're battling here. Clearly working Jared a little bit there. Again, the settling for kind of three-quarter placement drives.
Yep.
There's a little bit bigger one. But certainly not bringing anything, and that's good job by Czerwinski and Gambino to not give him too many. There was a good strike there, though. He's gonna, yep, take it there, miss hit it though. Right. They're working Jared here. Now, we all know Jared Palmer lives out west these days, Ray. You know, and I have no idea. He did get to play President's Cup on Thursday, but pretty much in every tournament he's played this year, he's playing his way into it with no practice.
Yeah, it's amazing that he can play at the level he does, playing little or no paddle.
But
I mean, I think he practices a little bit out there sometimes, maybe at the, you know, Lagunitas and Ross, but I would say very little. His practice matches are usually the first, second, and third rounds of tournaments.
Right. Great cut, but good read by Czerwinski. Can Gambino make the get? Nope, too good. Well played. All right, Deuce. It's a good return there from Czerwinski, though. I like that. That's a good sign.
Absolutely.
Smartly played off the screen there by Palmer. And Nika and Cruz now are serving for a spot in the women's final. They're up 5-4 in that third set. That was too tight to the side wire there. Had to go for the lob. Couldn't execute that. Good serve. All right, game point now for Broderick and Palmer for 5-1 lead. That's out. Yeah, that backhand he only kind of has right now.
Yeah.
You know, that one's some shot he's going to work on in the
to
future.
lob
It
that.
didn't come off enough where, it came off enough.
Or you could roll it,
than Gambino's forehand on the last try, but I don't know, in that crucial moment, maybe lob it, right? Especially if you don't own the shot specifically. But
or just maybe one of those three-quarter paces instead of going for too much.
All right, 5-1 now for Broderick and Palmer. Ball at the nick there from Gambino. The pushes there. Those push overheads from Gambino, holding it. These are good deep lobs. I'd like to see him set up a little bit from time to time on those in the backcourt. I might have heard match point over there on the Cruz and Nika match. Oh, cutter.
Wow.
You don't see that often from Gambino.
I didn't know Chris had that shot.
I just heard that out of the corner. Happen to see it. They're Cruz and Nika winning 3 sets. They have a spot in the finals now against Florentina Hainish. And
congratulations to them. They're guaranteed to have a first-time national champion tomorrow on the women's side. That's great.
All right. It's exciting.
How about that cutter by Chris? Did you know he had that shot?
You know, I rarely see it, but I'm not surprised he could hit it on that particular ball.
Right.
But you see it so rarely that it is a surprise when you see it, I guess. But on that ball, dropping low short to the net, he's an incredibly skilled player. So
I guess when you're down 5-1 too, sometimes you bring out some shots.
Maybe. Nice ball there by Broderick. Oh, mistake there. He had, you know, Gambino right behind him, easily ready to play that ball. He just jumps up, moves to his left. You basically never want to move often to your left to hit an overhead. Your partner should be positioned in such a way where he's got that covered if it's a righty-righty team. Nick, all right, well played there. Make a good get off that screen. Oh, good play there. All right, 30 all. lobs. Chris Gambino still just giving those great die to push overheads. More low middles, more low middles. All right. Broderick and Palmer settling into the slow point again. Putting the offense back in the tank. But right now it's that different feel though, Ray. You know, before they were beating them at their own medicine. Now it seems like Broderick and Palmer have the edge at this.
Yeah, the set has a, wow. Well, I think he caught the net court there.
He did, but again, he gave him the down to up overhead to the forehand.
Yep.
If you're playing this game where you're giving him nothing and then you just give him something and stand off the net, don't understand. You got to be committed. You know, if you're going to play that style of giving him nothing, you got to be committed to it. You can't just all of a sudden dump a ball, but then it kind of goes to whether or not you have the tolerance to just keep hitting, or do you want to bait the guy and, you know, see what he does when he drives it.
Czerwinski's, you know, he's only been playing this game 2 or 3 years now, but every once in a while, and he's got all the talent in the world, but every once in a while you see a couple mistakes out of him that, you know, guys that, you know, haven't been around that long make.
The game ends second set to Broderick and Palmer in quick fashion there. And I have to think, you know, again, if I were Chris Gambino, I would take, you know, Mark Czerwinski aside. He's great. And he had so many amazing forehands, but they had a good committed strategy. They actually beat him at their own game in the first set there, Ray. But that game, much looser.
Yeah, and then they got away from their game plan in the second set there, and Czerwinski especially. So we'll see how they do.
All right, we'll be right back in just a moment after these messages right here on the APTA Network presented by eNet Live.
Need customized support? Ace Brand has a brace for you. Introducing the revolutionary Ace Brand knee and elbow strap with custom dial system, made with the same technology that's used in high-tech cycling shoes and ski boots. This custom dial system provides the ultimate in targeted pain relief. It allows you to dial up the exact amount of pressure you need on the injured tendon for maximum comfort. Simply turn the dial and feel the soothing gel pad conform to the precise shape and desired pressure on the tendon to relieve soreness and increase comfort. Get customizable comfort from Ace Brand. Less pain, more game.
Welcome back to the APTA National Championships presented by eNet Live. We are in the quarterfinal round here of this match between Drew Broderick and Jared Palmer and their opponents, Marek Czerwinski and Chris Gambino. We are about to start the beginning of the third set. Gambino and Czerwinski won the first set 6-4. Broderick and Palmer 6-1 in the second. Brad, what do you see happening here in the third set?
Well, you know, I mean, I kind of saw the same play from Gambino there, but Czerwinski definitely went on a bit of a walkabout, what we call, in that set. He lost the commitment to the strategy that was so effective for them in the first set. Silly errors, loose balls, loose forehands. You know, instead of hitting the overheads that don't give them forehands, he started putting the ball right into their wheelhouses for hits. So it was sort of just a complete break from what was working from the beginning. And, you know, Broderick and Palmer easily capitalized for a 6-1 victory. And I don't know if it was just the moment's too big or just the effort it took to be committed to that strategy in the first set sort of drained him of all his, will in there. But he's going to have to get it back together in this third set if they want to have any chance, because they beat him at their own game in the first one. So we'll see how they respond. And again, like I said, I'd like to see Gambino kind of take a lead role in here.
Sure.
You know, he's a quiet leader, but I'd like to see him take, or hopefully in that little break we had there, he had a moment to talk with Czerwinski, who played amazing in that first set. So we'll see Palmer to serve here in the third set.
Yeah, I think these first couple games are very important for Czerwinski and Gambino.
Yeah. and you can see there to the left also on the screen, at the top of the screen, for those of you wondering, the other court now, the other quarterfinal between John Hughes and Mark Powers, the 4th seed, and Scott Kaler and Casey Watt is beginning. They're warming up over there. Was that in or out?
Czerwinski, no, he hit a winner. Yeah, Jared let it go, and it was good.
Great ball there.
Love 15.
There's the Czerwinski return. Another great ball, but a great position volley there by Broderick.
Just long, 15
long,
all.
15 all. All right.
Yep.
I'd like to see no lob errors for that anymore after this, unless it's a great return. Well picked off there by Broderick. It's a tricky thing when you're hitting a screen drive, you know. You can't see your opponents very well.
Right.
So you just pick a spot and go for it. And that time Drew was right there. He was right there too, but too much pace. Great play there, 15-30. Nice ball. That's the balls we want to see. Look at that spotted drive from Gambino. So it's 7 o'clock right now, Ray. And we still have 2 more quarterfinals to go. It's safe to say we might be playing until 10 o'clock tonight.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Maybe later. We've been at this from about 8 o'clock this morning. Long day. Great day. It's been a great day so far.
Shot there. That's the play. That's steady lobbing, steady lobbing, and then the spot forehands. That's a good look at the blitz there for Broderick. I think right on the line. Oh, so good. I think Broderick thinks that ball was out. And he was telling Palmer that might have been out, but no call made. And so point goes to Czerwinski and Gambino. Double break point.
This is exactly the start they needed. Let's see if they can convert.
Yeah. Great blitz. He's going to dig. Nice. Too good. Fist pumps.
Great game there by Czerwinski and Gambino.
Back to that strategy again. A lot more energy in there. Great spot forehands. They kept lobbing until they got to the right spot, you know, and then they took their drives when they had it. And, you know, all told, if you had to, you know, think about it, Ray, I mean, you know, Czerwinski and Gambino have had the most offense on the court.
Oh, by far. Yeah, I mean, the second set wasn't so great, but I mean, you know, the first set, by far, they outplayed Broderick and Palmer with their offense. And you saw in that first game right there, they took a couple cuts. You know, Monik hit that winner. Couple of returns of serve. I mean, that's how they're going to win.
Yep. All right, a practice serve there from Czerwinski.
All right.
They got the
Monik
early break, so
Czerwinski.
they're up
Yep.
1-love.
Czerwinski to serve. 1-love. Third set. Third and final set of the first men's quarterfinal of the night.
Oh, that's a big forehand there from Palmer. Love it. Oh, what a shot. He touched it.
That's great sportsmanship right there by Jared Palmer.
Tremendous play. Yeah, he tipped that ball. It was a great spot drive, though. That's a great spot there from Palmer. Through the legs, too good. Now, I'm not sure why Czerwinski stopped halfway back on the bail. Did you see where he stopped there, Ray?
Yeah,
He didn't go all the way to the baseline, and then he got caught. The ball goes right through his legs. you kind of know what you're going to get from Chris here. He's going to give you that diet of push overheads. I might start lobbing Czerwinski a little bit because he was the one who definitely gave you a few more opportunities in that last set.
Absolutely.
I might keep it up to see. You know Gambino's going to hit that push overhead to a regular tough spot. Oh, he gets the winner there, but you're not sure what you're going to get. Now that time you got a winner into the neck from Czerwinski, but he's also set you up a few times.
I agree. Chris has been in this situation dozens of times. I mean, he's come up big, huge. He knows what it takes to win these matches. Monik, if this is, I think this will be the first time, if they could pull it off, that he's been in the semis and nationals.
Great shot into the nick there. Great pace by Gambino.
2 great overheads in a row. 40-15. Oh, is it 30 all? Oh, it's 40-15. Yeah.
Yep. 40-15. 2-love lead. There's the push overhead, the classic push overhead by Gambino. Spots it to his forehand instead of his backhand there, and a nice drive there. 40-30. Now you got Gambino and Czerwinski using the Australian position. Oh, pulls him wide. A big serve, challenges him. He had the line open. He went for it, missed it. 2-0 now for Czerwinski and Gambino.
They could not ask for a better start to the third set.
No, they can't. Ooh.
Yeah, Chris doesn't miss too many of those.
Yeah, he's upset with himself on that one. There you go. Seems like Czerwinski's settled down. I love this. It's a great start. Wow, that is such a good get. Nice dink. Love that play. Getting a few creases. Great play there. Good start here for Czerwinski and Gambino. 15 all. All right, we'd like to thank our event sponsors and APTA national official sponsors, Viking and Save-A-Tree. Save-A-Tree is proud to be an official sponsor of the APTA. Let Save-A-Tree focus on your landscape so you can focus on your game and enjoy every outdoor moment. Save-A-Tree arborists provide professional tree, shrub, and lawn care services throughout the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic, Chicagoland, and Twin Cities regions. Visit treecare.com today to schedule your complimentary landscape assessment. Oh, he goes for the body and misses him there. Some good action in this point. All right. Good ball. Palmer not back in the net, but what a get.
What a get.
He's so long.
Yeah. I thought for sure he was dead on that play.
Great blitz. Oh, my goodness. Palmer wants that one back. Great
fist
hands
pump
by
from Gambino.
Yep,
they're into it.
Gambino.
Love it. Just feeling it.
A little discussion there from Broderick Palmer. I like the way Broderick gave him a little pat on the back, and seems still positive out there.
Those are those little mistakes are going to add up. You cannot do that in a third set against Broderick.
30 point loose error. Now it's 30 all. Great athleticism to get out of the way of that ball and then get the next one. Oh, nice. Ooh, Gambino wants that one. He throws his hands up in disgust. It's right in the wheelhouse. All right, perfect clear weather. Feels like 19 degrees out there. Cold, but still the stands are full. Right at the nick. Great play. Oh, no, lower than the net. Not sure about that play. Deuce.
Probably would have been wise to lob that one.
Nice serve from Broderick.
Good time for that. Ace. Caught the nick. Add in.
I like that play too, actually, the hard overhead in at Gambino once in a while. Make him chase. I think that's a smart play. Some teams have used that throughout the course of a match. Chris is so good that you got to get him moving.
Yep.
Otherwise, he will never miss. Cut overhead, changes the pace. Trying to find some crack in the backcourt defense there. And then the backcourt team's looking to push them off the net and look for a weak overhead that they can start to attack. Nothing yet.
We got him.
And break them down. Great game there.
That was a big hold. Fall off a break point.
Big hold. 2-1 now for Czerwinski and Gambino. Still up that break, but feels a lot better than 3-love.
Sure does.
Yeah, what a great effort out there from Gambino and Czerwinski. And they seem to have righted the ship from that loose second set.
Yes, they're playing a lot better this set.
Yeah.
If you can see in the picture right now, the other men's quarterfinal has started between Scott Kaler and Casey Watt, John Hughes and Mark Powers on court 1.
Yep.
That should be a fantastic match.
Yeah, as we said before, you know, Hughes and Powers played against them a couple times last year. They got the better of them last year a couple of times. But it is an improved Watt and Kaler team. You know, the book on, you know, Kaler and Watt is you can dump the ball down the middle. Kaler's got a forehand, but not nearly as good as the backhand. That other match there between Kaler and Watt and Hughes and Powers is also being streamed, so you can look for that on the APTA network, brought to you by Net Live, and also on Facebook. Great volley there by Broderick. Nick. Ball was long. Now, that's a shot that, you know, he's got to just keep developing. I mean, I don't mind a guy hitting it, but right now it's a shot that's a little inconsistent for Czerwinski.
Should take a page of out of Jared Palmer's book and just roll it.
Yeah.
Just make it 3/4 pace. It's a probing shot anyway. It's not a shot you're going to hit a winner on. Just like that.
Nice ball there. Great volley from Gambino. Such a good volley. The ball's long. Confirmed by the umpire.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good return there. He swung him on the wide serve. Palmer's so long. Reaches out. I almost looked like Chris was a little surprised by that. He thought he had a good serve in there. All right. Oh, great ball there from Gambino.
15-40.
Ooh, Ooh.
This is the first time he's missed that tonight. All right, back to
Hasn't missed
30-40.
that very many, you're right.
Huge point.
Ah, such a good volley.
Great exchange.
Love the way Chris holds that ball. Looks like he's hitting it cross court and slides it behind Broderick. It's not that it's offensive, but it keeps you off balance just a little bit. Doesn't allow you to set up, look for the ball. Oh boy, oh boy. Ah, they want that one back. They should have shifted over a little as it went into the corner. Czerwinski thought Gambino was hitting it and vice versa. And there's a great break back now, 2 games all. Fault. Above 15. They got that one. That's a great, nice volley there by Palmer. That's the ball we want to see from Czerwinski, that forehand.
Put it in a great spot, too.
Above 30. Oh,
Wow,
that's
what a
troubles.
volley.
Such a good volley. Well, Czerwinski moved in for a little bit of a blitz.
Yeah.
He would have played that ball otherwise, but too good a volley from Palmer. Gets behind him for a winner. Ooh, 2 quick points back now, 30 all. Love that spot Chris puts on the ball. It's Nick. Well played there. Tough. Great shot there. It's a Brett Butter Gambino screen drive. Shot in the screen, goes at the body, Czerwinski does. That's going to be driven. Good volley by
volley,
Gambino.
yeah.
Dink and blitz there. Well played by Gambino. Nice point. That was perfectly controlled. It had offense, not crazy off. It kept the ball low at their feet. Great play. Now Broderick and Palmer with the game point. Cutter low. Make Gambino get down for that. Oh, great lob. Here's going to be the Czerwinski forehand. Yep. All right, here we go. This is now the daunting task after you take the net from Broderick and Palmer of winning the point from the net against them.
Yeah. Easier said than done.
Right, exactly. Yeah, this is step 1, step 2. All right. And Broderick and Palmer are settling in now, where they're actually playing with a little more offense, but still playing super steady. Czerwinski and Gambino can weather this, get it back to deuce. Love it. Great volleys. Now, in terms of drives, how many drives do you think Jared's hit versus Drew? That's a great spot by Palmer.
I think Jared's definitely hit more. He didn't hit too many in the first set, but he's hit a lot more in the second and third sets.
Yeah, no, I definitely think he stepped up his offense a lot. You know, in fact, quite a lot.
Yeah, and it's
I
not
think
exactly
he's hit 2 drives to 1.
Yeah, and it's not exactly penetrating offense, but it's probing offense, and it's, you know, it's there to create, you know, weak volleys.
Right,
and
exactly
set his
what we
partner
saw there.
up. Yeah, exactly.
He got the ball low at the feet,
Yeah.
he gets the loose volley, then he hits the roller, and he comes in with an exchange.
Yeah.
That's where the real pressure exists. It's not actually the drive itself, you know, but it's the pressure he gets when he can move forward. That was a great play.
Yeah.
All right, so 3-2 now. Broderick and Palmer, they were down 2-love in this set, and now they're back 3-2. Responding like champions do. And great play there from Palmer. You know, really upping his game. Some really good spot drives, forcing some errors. Back on serve now. Now the pressure's back on Czerwinski to hold. There you go, Palmer hitting those balls. All right. Good high lob there from Broderick. I like this sequence. High lobs, attacking drives. Give him that high ball to the forehand. Love 15.
Wow. Very uncharacteristic.
That's
Drew
things that make you go,
Exactly.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what to say about that, Ray. A very rare sighting there. That was like, you know.
Keep my thoughts to myself on that one.
Seen the Amur snow leopard, which, by the way, is a very rare sighting.
Two quick errors from Broderick and Palmer.
Yep. All right, 30-15.
Oh, and another volley error from Drew Broderick. Wow. 3 errors in this game. You don't see that too often. Czerwinski serving 40-15, 2-3. Great serve. Oh, did he call it out?
Calling it out. Ball's called good.
Overruled.
Point's going to be to Czerwinski and Gambino. So that's 3 games all. Yeah, Palmer didn't call that one out.
No, I
and
think
it was
Drew
a nice,
called it.
quick, decisive call by the chairperson. I like that. That's big. Nice volley there from Palmer, right on the line. Oh, he's got a big forehand. Change of pace shot there, followed by a third wire smash. Blitz, well played. Great volley. Oh, that's the ball. Chris a little off the net. That's the ball. Great shot.
Matic gave Palmer another high to low forehand. He just can't do it.
Dean Love. So after this, our other quarters that are upcoming, we got Le Pivert and Wilkinson. in a huge
Unbelievable
matchup.
hands.
And a huge matchup against Orion Morneau. And then we're going to have, of course, Parsons and Palmer in a great matchup against Bosterman and Broderick. Palmer, I said Parsons, Palmer. Parsons and Durant. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I know what you meant.
Thank you, Ray. Maybe I was apologizing to the viewers. I know you'd forgive me.
Great return.
Yep. That's it. Nice. Oh, Jared's going again. Good hold there and fake. Oh, good get. He's coming in. Like that sequence, though, from Jared. Great volleying from Gambino and Czerwinski there. Screen drive. God, not give him that high to low, right, Ray? You were just about to say
way
it.
too many times, you know?
All right, so there we have it. 4-3 now for Broderick and Palmer. Gambino to serve. Try and even it back up, but, you know, you're playing these big, long points, and then you give him that one.
Jared's killing him with that shot.
He is killing him with it. I mean, they're making volleys, but you can't give him that. Make him hit the ball straight or up a little. You can volley that with ease. All right, once again, we'd like to thank our event sponsors, Viking and Save-A-Tree. You know, it's tremendous. It's hard to organize an event like this without their help. And Save-A-Tree is proud to be an official sponsor of the APTA. Let Save-A-Tree focus on your landscape so you can focus on your game and enjoy every outdoor moment. Save-A-Tree arborists provide professional tree, shrub, and lawn care services throughout the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic, Chicagoland, and Twin Cities regions. Visit treecare.com today to schedule your complimentary landscape assessment. They just changed balls, and I think they're hitting it around, right?
Yep. Every 7 games.
Now, that's just the Nationals rule here. Do you think that's something the tournament committee might come to in the future to make that a sort of a rule in National or Grand Prix Series tournaments?
You're saying in every tournament other than
in Grand
not
Prix,
just the
maybe in
Nationals?
Grand Prix and Nationals, yeah. Switching the balls every 7 games.
Yeah, I like it. I like the idea. I mean, those balls wear out pretty quick.
I got Scott Bondurant on my shoulder, president of the APTA, saying, yes, that's going to happen. Scott's making things happen. I like it. Thank you, Scott. Hard into the screen there. They're looking and probing. Let's see if they stay away from that high to low overhead that's gotten them into trouble in the past, right, Ray?
Yep. Way too many times the last few games. There
and
it is.
It's more on Czerwinski doing that one there. I don't know if he's baiting him and hoping, or not really sure. You won't see too much of that out of Gambino, although he's going hard in there at that time. They're going hard.
If I were Czerwinski and Gambino, I would just keep working the middle. Just be patient. The last, the two forehands are the 2 big weapons.
Well, they're definitely working Palmer a lot more. Drew got a little antsy there, and he cut that ball off. It's as if he hadn't seen enough balls. They're working Palmer. 15 love. Oh, that's too good.
Unbelievable.
That's the bread and butter.
Yep.
Right there, the Palmer blitz and perfectly paced volley behind.
I was just going to say the same thing. He always has the perfect pace on his volleys. Placement and pace. Does it better than anybody in the country.
go. Missed the ball there. Netted it. 30-15. See if we can get a report on the Powers Hughes match against Watt and Kaler. Serve was long. I believe it was confirmed, so 30 all. Nice. Oh, with that wingspan of Palmer. All right, it's 2-2 in the first set with the Kaler-Watt match against Hughes and Powers. So they're battling there. We expect a tight match there as well. All right, we got a nice rhythm here. They got them off hitting their offensive shots.
Keep working that middle.
Yep, working it deep, give them nothing to hit. Let their offense dry up, and then you'll get them hopefully in an error. Oh, too good. Gambino likes to lose it. Now he's losing the net, but hasn't lost the point yet by any means. We have talked a lot about how Drew, Broderick has become one of the, I think he's the third most overhead winners on the tour right now this year, meaning he's hitting the most winners per game with his overhead. Yet in this game, I think he's hitting one, maybe two.
Yeah, we saw him hit that one in the second set.
And that's it. But so great job.
He's only tried a handful, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, I think the lobbing's just been too good.
I agree.
Czerwinski had a good look in that play. Now we got a break point though. He missed it. Oh, great play. I think he thought Broderick was going behind him to get that.
Yeah,
he hesitated, then he recognized he wasn't, tried to turn around, couldn't dig it out. Deuce, great volley behind. Oh, he's taking it. How about that? I think it was going in.
I do too.
It's that swinging volley there. He could have played it as a traditional one, went for the swinger one, missed it. Missed it in the net.
He looked at his partner in disgust.
Game point. Oh, that's a big shot from Broderick off the deck.
Yeah.
Like to see more of that.
Probably would have been wise to let that one go. Take it off the back screen.
Good hands there from Broderick. Going flat drives right at him, pickups. Oh, good leave there by Czerwinski. Didn't get over that one.
No, surprising. I mean, he's usually pinpoint accuracy with that forehand.
All right, game point again for Chris Gambino. Tie it up at 4 games all. Great blitz. Nicely handled. Oh, how about that? Great hold there from Gambino. Tough one, 4 all. We're getting down to it.
Sure are.
We're getting exciting. Oh, what a great recognition by Czerwinski. Saw that ball dipping down.
It's the first time we've seen that today, I think. That was a great play.
15, huge play. Good high lob. I love it. That, I think, is the reason why we haven't seen any winning overheads.
No, they've hit
from,
great lobs all day.
Today. just the high, deep lobs. And that's basically vintage paddle right there. Lob the ball high, get your opponents off the net. There's nothing they can do to you from back behind that, you know, around the service line or back. And that's where Broderick is. You see him behind the service line. That's when you get your setups. So beautifully done by Gambino. Great volleys. That was well designed
That was
and
unbelievable.
beautifully played. That's the ball. That's the setup. So great, those volleys. Tell you, Ray, we got a wall of paddle greats and Hall of Famers behind us, and we're hearing oohs and ahs from them. Not an easy crew to impress. Some great play out here.
Legends of the game.
Oh, such a
Wow.
good transition shot by Palmer. Now, you got to always gauge when you hit the ball through your opponents. Is it coming off the screen too hard? Is he going to take a big hit at it? It was a great play.
Jared's one of the best at hitting that off the back screen.
Oh, that was good. We're seeing some great volleying here. I think, Ray, every great player sort of senses moments, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
And I think these guys are upping their level here. This is really good play.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. 15-30.
4-4, 15-30.
See if
Doesn't get any
Czerwinski's
better
got
than
that
this.
huge return coming. Oh, he's got it coming, but it's coming in the net that time.
Yeah. It was a good look, though.
It was a good look. 30 all. Oh, right in there. Great play. Oh, a little soft pacer there. Love that high lob. Oh, how about that missed lob? 30-40 for break point here. Well, it is break point. But 30-40 for a 5-4 lead, I should say, Ray. Czerwinski and Gambino. Great serve there by Palmer. Keeping it away from the Czerwinski forehand drive.
Oh, he missed it.
Drive wide or not wide. Not
What
sure what
happened
that
there?
is. Nope, it was wide. Okay.
Oh.
He banged it, so that's deuce. It's kind of strange how he banged it off the screen after the ball was missed.
I wonder if he was upset with the overhead. He hit.
Yeah, maybe. Might be right, Ray.
Don't rarely see Jared show too much emotion.
It's a great high lob. So I'd like to see Czerwinski maybe move over a step there and look for that forehand. Get a little more to the side wire, get Chris more to the middle of the court. This is great play. They're playing disciplined, keeping the lob going, waiting for the right ball. This is what won them the first set. That's dig and wide.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Unreal volleys.
Yeah, this level's come up. All right, game point now for Jared Palmer. Ah, nuts. about that, Ray?
Yep. Unbelievable. Fought off
All
a
right,
couple
so
break
now
points
it's going
there.
to be up to Czerwinski to hold here to stay in the match. Down 5-4 in that third set.
Crowd's getting what they want.
I tell you, this is like
We still got 2 more matches to go.
This had a WWE moniker on it. It's like a SmackDown.
This has been a great match. Unbelievable. Some of the best volleying you'll ever see.
We're at 2 hours and 15 minutes on the match right now, which is a pretty good total there, but compares nothing to the 4-hour marathon we had before between Frank Cranford and Bonfili against Schumann and Bobitsky. That was a barn burner, something like
maybe the longest match ever played.
7-6, 7-5.
All right, let's see if Czerwinski can hold here.
That's it.
Serving 4-5, third set.
Now the question is, yeah, nice. Ooh, good ball. Yeah, Jared playing aggressive forehands in those points before. Settle into lob zone. Oh, great nick. Just shoves it right at the corner quickly. Can't be blocked because it's hard to see it. Great point for Gambino. 15 love for Czerwinski there.
So important to win that first point.
For a possible blitz, you saw Broderick sneaking a step, but elects not to come. That's a great volley there from Gambino. Still going for the push right into the nick there. Good spot. Catches him off the chicken wing volley there. 15 all.
Not often you get Chris Gambino to miss a volley.
Thought he might go for that one.
Yeah.
It's a little deep in the court. He was wise not to hit that.
That's the got away with that one.
Shot.
Can't do that.
Good switch there from Palmer and Broderick switching back.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Drew rushed that one a little bit, it looked like.
30-15. 30-15, wow. Great blitz. What's such good
Great
dig.
play by Czerwinski there.
Palmer,
Great touch.
but even a better dig back by Czerwinski. Great hands.
Yeah, you don't often see Palmer lose too many of those exchanges.
Up 40-15. He's great in that soft exchange. He missed that.
I think it was wide.
40-30. Got our producer here at the edge of his seat. You all right, Brian? All right. Great drive and blitz. Well done, deuce. How about that? Fault and a quick drive and blitz.
Great
Back
time
to
for
deuce,
that.
right to deuce.
Great
Well
recognition by Palmer. Oh, wow.
Fault. All right, we've gone right here. Now we got match point here. Match point on Broderick's racket on the return. How quickly it turns. Return the blitz. Hits him with it. Love that play. He just slapped it at him. Get out of my house. Deuce. Well done.
It's a great
Broderick
play.
really didn't pull the trigger on that return.
No.
Wasn't a good ball to blitz on.
That serve was awfully close.
Yep, it's in. That's a smart play to play behind Broderick a little bit. Don't give him the up to downs, but yeah.
Gotta keep him honest over there.
See Gambino just holding his paddle, waiting for any movement in the backcourt team, and then pushing it where he wants it to go. He's using a steady diet of push low middles, and then pushing at Palmer's corner.
I think that's the play. You got to stay away from Jared's forehand at this point.
Yeah, you know, when Gambino's doing it well, if he goes there, he's pushing it long and low in there and at the crease. Not an easy drive
Right.
for him. Just don't give him that high ball.
Exactly.
Great high lob, like that. It's a battle here. Gambino with the push overheads, and I think Palmer with the lobs. And I tell you, anytime you think Chris is going to do something a little different, he almost surprises you by doing the same thing. Ooh. Here's a ball. Nice. There at the crease, he got it. Huge. How about that point? Look at that. I was actually slightly speechless there for a minute.
Yeah.
Right? That's pretty great. That is right. Hey, who said that? Somebody yells that rare from the background. All right, game point here for Czerwinski. Great return. Using that push overhead. Here's the ball. Yep. Nicely volleyed there by Czerwinski. Nice sequence. Well handled.
Great volley in this point by Czerwinski.
I tell you, he's picking some good spots though, Palmer.
Yep.
I like the way he's doing this. Just great volleys from Czerwinski and Gambino right now. Push overhead. That's good. Keep it low. Going at the crease. Push overhead. Love it. Oh! And there we have it. Great game there. Match point down. What a hold, huh, Ray?
What a hold. 5-all, third set. Unbelievable. They've really stepped up their game in the third set after playing a lackluster second set. This has been a phenomenal match.
Oh, right here. It's the moment. 5-all. Ha! It's a tricky little shot there. Okay. Palmer reads that, stuffs the volley behind. Good play. Third wire smash, back screen shot, trying to create movement in the backcourt team. Palmer is. Czerwinski playing it efficiently. Good deep lob. That's a good high lob. Oh, how about that? Love 15. 7 points away. Rod Workman taking out his abacus back there. Great drive off his heels.
2 errors by Drew.
Yeah, I'm not even
Uncharacteristic.
sure that one was in. Do you think that was in?
I don't know. It's a tough angle from here, but
All right, love 30.
I think that's maybe why he was
Love 40.
unsure of
Big
it.
Fist pump there. That definitely is the area that they've had the advantage. Basically, the most of the match here. Gambino and Czerwinski is definitely on the return to serve. Triple break point. Oh, goodness. Yep. All right, 1 break erased. 15-40. Let's see what they do here on the Gambino return. He's been thumping that thing. That's a good serve there by.
Yep, right in the corner. Perfect
Broderick.
placement.
Yep. Cut overheads there from Broderick. Going hard in and at Czerwinski there, trying to break him down. That's a big forehand, great volley. Called wide. They're going to ask the umpire. Umpire confirms with the finger wide. All right, so out here in the crowd, Ray, we got a pretty good crowd. How many people we got out there?
I've been told there's about 600 people out here watching these matches right now. Unbelievable.
Some shot. All right, this is the 3rd break point here. Czerwinski with a great drive.
Whoa.
Huge.
Wow.
How about that? 6-5 now. And we got Gambino to serve it out. That seems like the easy work. Now you got to actually serve it out, huh?
We all know closing out a match is the hardest thing to do.
It is the hardest thing to do, but Gambino and Czerwinski have done a great job making their first volleys.
They've played a heck of a 3rd set. They really have.
Oh, they've really righted the ship. They had a letdown in the 2nd, and they're back into the same way they were playing in the 1st, which, basically is, beating Broderick and Gambino at their games. Steady, steady play, but they have actually more firepower in the backcourt. Again, we'd love to thank our event sponsors and APTA national official sponsors, Viking and Save-A-Tree. All right, and Save-A-Tree is proud to be an official sponsor of the APTA. Save-A-Tree focus on your landscape so you can focus on your game and enjoy every outdoor moment. All right, let's go back here to the match for this huge game. Wow, takes a big cut. Misses that first return. As you said before, Ray, that first point, very important.
Very, very important. 6-5, 15 love.
Great spot there from Broderick. They're not holding back. They're taking cuts on these first 2 returns, not playing super tight, going for their shots. It's confidence. Great serve down the middle there by Gambino. Oh, well done. Broderick looking for that high spike there. Didn't quite get it, but he was close.
I wonder if it wasn't 5-6, 15 all if he would have hit that ball.
I think Drew will take it when it's there, but just too good. Backhand screenshot from Palmer. Nice backhand. Great spot. Great volley from Czerwinski. Going to the roller. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes on this match. dig there by Palmer.
Lob
It's called
long.
long.
Wow.
How about that? 30-15.
2 points
Big
from the
point.
match.
Points from the match. Great return. Super volley there.
Yeah, good idea by Palmer to let it
Yeah.
go.
Great idea. Oh, my
Oh,
goodness. Now
goodness.
that's a surprise you went for that one there.
Yeah.
On the
All
full
right.
run back there. Double match point now for Czerwinski and Gambino. Sorry, all those watching me behind me. I'm standing.
Brutal.
Hey, down in front. Nope. I'm up. Oh, he goes for that big shot there. Whew. Look at this. Right into that crease. That was a good block there from Broderick. Like the height there. Czerwinski's taking hard shots at the crease now. Big hit. Oh my God, what a volley. What a great drive to force the volley error there. All right, match point number 2 now for Czerwinski and Gambino. Great blitz, and he hits him. Unbelievable. The guts to go for those shots.
Yeah,
Great
exactly.
playing. Love
I
it.
was thinking the exact same thing. The guts to hit
I
that
was
drive.
wondering if they should have taken a moment right before that match play and have it like a service play instead of just stepping up to the line.
Right.
All right, deuce.
Great volley.
Oh,
Wow.
That's another questionable choice. He's
Questionable
going for a
choice. Yeah, that ball
low
was
roller.
That ball
Very
was
tough
way
to
too low to
execute that
drive.
shot, but
Yeah.
Match point number 3 now for Czerwinski and Gambino. Let's see if they take a moment there. I'd like to see maybe a. Oh, right through. Great get. Winning from the backcourt. See if Czerwinski and Gambino switch back there. There's a big forehand. They're staying on their opposite sides. And oh, look at the switch. Great play. Oh, goodness. All right, deuce. Great cut overhead there by Broderick. Just misplayed there by Czerwinski. That was long, I think.
Yes,
Yep.
I think it was.
That's out.
Serve was
How
out.
about that? Break point. Tell you. All right, good. Take a moment there. I love that. Czerwinski and Gambino have a little conference before this point. And that is out.
Unbelievable.
Tiebreaker, third set. 3 match points saved. Great playing. Incredible, incredible. Nerves of steel hitting drives on break points down. Awesome. All right. That's a great pickup and a miss. All right,
That's a
love
shot,
one.
too.
Switching sides. Awesome pickup volley there. And a little momentum shame that they had those points there. Ray, how you feeling about now?
I'm nervous. Glad I'm not out there.
All right, so tiebreaker for everybody out there. New to the game is the first to 7 points, winning by 2 points. First player serves once, everybody else serves 2 points thereafter, and it's just individual points played. It's not regular game scoring. Players will switch on the first point, and then they'll switch every 4 points thereafter. So it's 1-0 right now for Broderick and Palmer. Some nice tight play here. Gambino hitting his push overheads, holding on to that ball. Super effective with it, giving him nothing. Little dropper, like the play. Push overheads to the middle. Work in that center. Good high lob. So you got to watch out for possible blitzes. All right, Palmer kind of fakes in there. I like that play.
Wow, those are
Ooh, a little risky,
gutsy.
but he made those.
Casual
boom.
backhand overheads. Made him look easy.
Gambino overhead. I tell you, if they make a bust of it, it should just be that push overhead one after another. Should be the Gambino statue. It's a great shot. Great volleys. Switching the backcourt there. Haven't seen this look. Switching back. Okay. There's the high to low. That's not the one.
Right.
They're going to take the net now. I love two. Good long point there. Super disciplined from Palmer and Broderick.
Got in trouble with that high to low
There's
overhead
a high to
again.
low overhead. I'm not sure why you hit it there. You got to stay with the plan.
Yeah.
You got to stay. That's too good. But awesome dig, just wide. 3-love. All right. How about that from 3 match points up to love 3 down in the tiebreaker? As we said before, first to 7 winning by 2 points. That's a great ball there. Perfect combination. Nice drop. Well done. 3-1 on the board. Nice combination there. The high deep lob sets up the drive when the player's off the net. Great drop volley. 3-1. Let's see if Czerwinski pulls the trigger on another tough return. He does, but great volleys there from Palmer. I love that high lob there. That's your ball. That's a great volley there from Broderick. Like you said, the chicken wing volley, he's great at it.
Unbelievable. Better than anybody else in the country. Very, very rarely see him hit a forehand volley.
Almost never, unless the ball's slow.
Yep.
Still good. Very close to the line there. Oh, look at that. So good. Such great trickery there. Trickery.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh, these guys are just battling out here.
Warriors.
It's a good move from Czerwinski looking up the side wire for the forehand. Doesn't get it though. Wisely doesn't take it. If you're not balanced, don't take the shot. Oh, goodness. 4-1, all that battling. And he missed that lob out. Yeah, pushed it a little far forward. Lob should be going up. Better short than out.
Look at the
4-1
crowd.
lead.
Look at the crowd in the background. All those people. Unbelievable setting here, Waynesboro Country Club.
Yep. All right, now we got service points here for Gambino. He just had 3 match points on his racket serving before. All right, down 4-1 in this tiebreaker. All right, here they go here. See, back into the probing, settling in. It's 4-1 lead. Nice play.
Oh, wow.
Did he just miss-hit that, or was it a? You think
Maybe
it was
caught a
possible
nick.
seam?
Yeah, tough to see from our angle, but
I don't think it was a crease.
Yeah.
I think it was just a side back, but it must have hit the seam in my estimation. Otherwise, I'm surprised he missed that one. That's a fortunate point there for Czerwinski Gambino. 4-2 down. Great rip. I tell you, Broderick has stepped up his game. That was a little bit of a tired shot there from Gambino. Well struck through the middle. 5-2. 2 points from third set victory. Unbelievable. 6-2. 4 match points now for Broderick and Palmer. 4 down to 3 match points. Players will switch ends. 6-3. I tell you what, if Broderick and Palmer get out of this and win this one, you'd almost say that the first seeds were lucky to win this one.
very lucky to win this one.
All right. Down here, match point. Ooh, number 2 here. That's long, just out. They look up, confirmed by the umpires. 6-4 now. 2 match points erased. 2 more now for Broderick and Palmer.
Let's see if Drew takes a cut at this.
Yeah, he's been hitting some good returns.
Yeah, he really has.
He's really stuffed it down the middle a few times now, taking the ball early, driving it low. Great play to the serve to the back end there from Czerwinski, confidently. Great shot. Ball out wide there. But there's a good indicator. Short lobs don't always kill you, right? Better than an out lob. Good high lob there from Jared. Control dumps to the middle. That was a good dink. Oh, big look. Jared not afraid to pull the trigger there. He made an amazing shot down. Now it's match point number 4. 6-5 now. Great serve and volley. Huge forehand there from Gambino. Well volleyed. Couple of great volleys by Broderick here. That's a good ball. He's got to dig it. Nice dig. Hard into Czerwinski's screen. Yeah, wisely not struck there by Czerwinski, a little off balance. Love those high lobs from Gambino. Working that middle. wait for the right ball. Smart. They're going to keep working the middle, trying to bait him into hitting the drive. Too early in the point. It's 15 center balls in a row now, Ray.
Yep. I don't think he's going to go anywhere else. I wouldn't.
Oh, that's a great shot. Doug, drop. Oh, great get. Wisely lobbed. Gambino with the hit. He's going for it again. Out! Great play from Gambino. Swinging volley from Palmer. 6, all 4 match points erased.
This is insane.
How about that?
You can hear the crowd.
Crazy. There's
going
oohs
nuts.
and ahs everywhere up here. Czerwinski with the big hit. Oh, what a get! It is wide. Match point number 5 now for Broderick and Palmer as they change ends. Gambino to serve. Ray, could you hold my hand? Thank you. Now just don't let go. Just give me a moment. There we go. All right. I'm good. Thank you. All right, here we go. Match point number 5. Serve and volleys it out. How about that? What a great effort by the ace seed of Czerwinski and Gambino. They had the racket 3 match points and a stellarly played point on, match point down by Broderick and Palmer early on in that game. And then they come back and win it after, 4 match points. They get it on the 5th. It's the only time in the match they've been ahead.
Yeah,
right
you're
here.
right. It's unbelievable. What a well-played match.
Ray, it was a real pleasure to call this with you, my friend.
Oh, my goodness.
So we're going to be right back with more action out here for all you players in the audience. We almost lost both number 1 seeds on the men's and women's side of the draw, but Broderick and Palmer get through with a 4-6, 6-1, 7-6 victory.
Stay tuned. We got 2 more matches to go.
All righty. Back after these messages.